Hi there, Teresa Lisum here to help you release your limiting beliefs, or at least start removing the layers of the onion. So we're going to be using Meta Power, which is a blend. It's actually the blend of body acceptance, because we have these limiting beliefs around how our body should look at any moment in time, at a certain age, in different phases of our life. The media, social media is just throwing all kinds of messaging at us that we may start to believe at a very early age. So we're going to release that, let go of that, and now allow ourselves some openness and some new space to think something different. So if you don't have the Meta Power blend, that's okay. Grab any citrus essential oil if you have one. If you don't have any citrus oils, just grab any essential oil that we can use as a substitute. And if you don't have any essential oil, that's okay too. We will be working with the essence, the frequency of an essential oil and all the essential oils in the Meta Power blend. So it will work whether you have the oil or not. The oil just helps enhance, accelerate, and really anchor in what we'll be doing today. So we're going to be working on releasing the motion of limiting beliefs using Meta Power. I was going to share a little bit about Meta Power with you. So Meta Power addresses the underlying emotional patterns which contribute to one's body size, shape, and self-perception. We believe that by controlling our bodies, we can force our desired result. That doesn't always work out, does it? So Meta Power can support us in releasing the heavy emotions and self-blame, which contribute to physical and emotional pounds. So this works on multiple levels. This blend can help us return to loving, nurturing, and honoring our body and treating it with the respect that it deserves. It is helping us move through this life in a most wondrous way. When you think about it, our bodies are fantastic miracles that allow us to experience this life in this world. As we learn to accept our body as it is, our body can more easily move towards its ideal expression. Isn't that beautiful? This blend, this Meta Power blend, encourages us to rise above self-judgment by embracing our body's natural beauty and inherent value, regardless of weight or appearance. So we are going to release limiting beliefs about ourselves, about our body, about what's appropriate and what's not appropriate, about certain expectations we put on ourselves. So we're going to dig into releasing limiting beliefs around our body image. So I'm going to start by reading a few questions, just some prompts to get your brain working. You can take these prompts and use them later when we're done to do some journaling around, do some meditation or some prayer around, or just allow them to sit in your brain and percolate and see what comes up over time. So the first one is, what life experiences have caused me to doubt myself? Am I holding on to beliefs that are holding me back from fill in the blanks, back from achieving a better level of health, back from doing the activities that I really want to do? So am I holding on to beliefs that are holding me back? What will it take for me to confront my limiting beliefs so I can live empowered? What will it take for me to confront my limiting beliefs so I can live empowered? So we're going to go ahead and dive into the release process. And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and just sit with this idea of limiting beliefs that are holding us back from being our best selves possible. And just notice what you're noticing about how that feels, how those limitations feel in your body. And maybe on a scale between 1 and 10, if you can give it a number, how it feels, 1 being not really anything, 10 being, oh yeah, I can feel it. It's really prominent and yes, very noticeable. And if you don't have a number, that's fine too. Then I invite you to locate where this emotion, this feeling of limitation, these limiting beliefs is being held in your body. Can you notice a location? And again, if you cannot, that's fine too. Can you notice anything about this feeling, this idea of limitations and limiting beliefs? Does it have a weight to it, a lightness or a heaviness? Does it have a texture, rough, soft, squishy, dense? Is it fuzzy? Is it solid? Is it jaggedy? Is it tight and constricted? Just notice what you notice. It might have a color. It might even have a sound. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. And I want you to understand and acknowledge that you are expending energy to maintain and hold on to this emotion, this feeling, this concept of being limited and having beliefs that are limiting you. I'm going to invite you to decide right in this moment that you're ready to let it all go. Yay! So I am inviting you again to gather up everything you're ready to release. It could be all of it. It could be a portion of it. But however much you feel is you're ready to release, gather it all up. If you want to put it inside a bubble or several bubbles, or put it inside some balloons, or set it on fire, your choice. You decide how you want to release that. But please repeat after me in your head or out loud. I choose to release these limiting beliefs, these limitations. I choose to release these limitations, these limiting beliefs, with all of their negative attachments, and hold on me. Let me repeat that again. I choose to release these limiting beliefs with all of their negative attachments and hold on me. I now hand it over to the divine for transformation and healing. And I invite you to see yourself releasing these limiting beliefs, releasing those bubbles, releasing those balloons. igniting that fire and let it all go up in smoke, whatever you have chosen as your way of getting rid of these beliefs. Visualize it all floating out of you, higher and higher, taking all of its attachments with it. Feel yourself becoming lighter and more free as it leaves your mind, your body, and your spirit. See it completely taken away and dissolved by the divine. Then I'm going to invite you to inhale whatever oil you happen to have. If it's the Meta Power, bonus points for you. And if it's not, grab whatever you have. And I invite you to inhale 3 deep cleansing breaths. You can inhale right from the bottle. You can put a drop or 2 in your palm of your hand. Rub your hands together. Gently and carefully cup your hands around your face, your mouth, and your nose, and breathe in 3 deep cleansing breaths. And then notice on that scale between 1 and 10, where you are right now after that release. And notice how you feel. And I invite you to open your eyes. Feeling what you feel. Sometimes we just don't realize how much we've been carrying, how much effort it has been till we finally release it. So you're ready for a new experience now? Woot woot. We're going to activate new pathways in our brain, new ways of responding with some declarations or affirmations, whichever you prefer to call them, and another visualization. And keep your oil handy because we're going to use it again to anchor in this new way of being. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes again and repeat after me. I'll repeat it a few times. I am now open to infinite possibilities. I am now open to infinite possibilities. I am now open to infinite possibilities. Feel free to inhale your oil at this point. And then as you're inhaling, I invite you to do some more visualization. Visualize letting go of any ties to beliefs that are holding you back in life right at this moment. See yourself expanding to receive new knowledge and inspiration. Embrace new possibilities and empowerment that come from releasing these beliefs. And I'll repeat that again for you. Visualize letting go of any ties to beliefs that are holding you back in life. See yourself expanding to receive new knowledge and inspiration. Embrace these new possibilities and this new empowerment that come from releasing these beliefs. And then breathe in your oil, 3 deep breaths. You just created a new neural pathway, a new way of breathing, a new way of being. And it does need to be integrated into your body, into your energy, into your brain. We've released energy. We've created and brought in something new, opened up some space for new possibilities. And we want to make sure we give ourselves time to allow that integration to take place. I just want you to know that this emotion that we just, or this set of emotions that we just released may come back in a different form. We may have just hit a layer or a couple of layers, and it may come back maybe in a diminished way, but just know that something did happen here. And I invite you to be compassionate with yourself, practice some self-forgiveness for yourself, and understanding that you just went through this release process, and there may have been something you learned here during this process. So appreciate what you just went through and applaud yourself. And I invite you to nurture yourself the rest of the day and maybe even into tomorrow, so that your healing will continue. Healing continues to take place from this moment forward. Things may come up to the surface a little bit down the road. You may feel more emotional. You may not, but just know that that's typical and that's okay. And if nothing happens, that's okay too. But I am going to invite you to choose something you can do to help the integration process. Move in some way, stretch, dance, do yoga poses, whatever you enjoy to get your body moving. It can be walking, it can be bike riding, whatever you choose to do, please do that. Take in a little bit extra water, so hydrate yourself better. If you feel like you need to really rest and chill, maybe take a nap, go to bed early, that's fine too. Do whatever your body and your mind needs. I'm going to invite you to think about what your next step or the first step you can do in the next 24 hours that are going to help you move forward with this new way of being. It could be journal on those questions. It could be go through the forgiveness process for yourself or for others. It could be reaching out for extra support. It could be establishing or reestablishing some boundaries. It could be releasing self-judgment. It could be realigning some priorities. So there's lots of things you can do. I'm going to invite you to choose one thing that you could do over the next 24 hours or within the next 24 hours. They're going to help you move forward with this new way of being. So you did great work today. This is a journey. Please give yourself grace. Please know that you have the tools within you and within your grasp to repeat this process. You will have your oil. I want to make sure you get the questions and the visualizations and the affirmations. So make sure you get that from me. I'm going to invite you to place your hand on your heart. You want to close your eyes, you're welcome to do that. And silently thank yourself for showing up to do this work. Not everybody wants to do this work. Not everybody can do this work. But you are leading by example. You are aligning and stepping into the best version of yourself. And that's only going to have a ripple effect out into the world. Know that you're divinely supported and trust that you also have the power within you to transform and heal. So thank you so much. I hope this has been very helpful for you. Repeat, play this recording again if you'd like to get walked through the process, or now that you know, you can walk yourself through the process. All right. Thank you so much. We will see you the next time.